Right, it's Tuesday morning and today I am actually staying in our home and I'm getting pieces done. I've got a few bits and pieces I want to tweak, get done, washing. At the moment the weather's really nice, so I'm going to try and get as much washing done as I can. At the moment I've got my washing machine going, if you hear it in the background, because I've just taken the bedding off her bed and maybe put in a different bed set on my bed just to tweak it and bring in something different. I've said this before about shopping around your home and changing things out. Or maybe putting one of the quilt covers on that I actually bought back from the caravan last week because my son's bedding I changed in the caravan, and we bought that lot back to get washed, and I might put that on the bed because it's neutral. So I keep changing things around, furnishings, little decor pieces around in our room. Sometimes I bring in the reds, sometimes I take it out and put in like beige and cream, more neutral, which is what I might do this time. So as I said, I'm just going to be around our home. I'm quite a homebody actually, really. I do like anything around the home. I like organising, I like decluttering, and I like changing decor pieces around our home. We do have a lot of black, I must admit, and we try and keep the walls now neutral. We started neutral when we first bought our home, which we've now had about 32 years. And then we went through pastels, then we went through a darker range, and we've gone back over the last couple of years back to cream with white paintwork. And I'm loving it because, as I said, I don't have to keep buying decor pieces. I can change them from room to room, which is what I tend to do. So we got the gardens done at the weekend. I've just checked and it seems fine. I've still got to do some weeding, so gradually I'll do that. But I did have not an off day yesterday. I went to the doctor's surgery. I've got cream and tablets now for all the insect bites. I did have my B12 injection last week, and as it gets closer to when I have my injection, I do feel tired, weak and everything. So I'm sort of getting back on form now and trying to catch up with everything. Again, I have tried to keep up to date with the comments. I did get behind when I was away because we were using our phone internet service to upload my videos and everything. So between mine and hubby's internet service, we managed to keep the videos going each day, as you know, even though there might have been a day delay on each of them. We managed to, as I say, still post. I have actually, except maybe one or two occasions, managed to post near enough every day since about Christmas. I don't think there's been many days that I haven't posted. Some videos may not be that exciting. This is me. This is what you get. This is what I do on that particular day. And that's why I hope you've enjoyed these videos. I did go to the charity shop yesterday and that video has been uploaded. And I've just got to get that haul all put away. And I have got a few pieces I've bought in the past from charity shops that I want to do something with, which will be filtering through my videos. So I hope you follow me along on my day. Right, I'm going to change this canvas over. As I said, I do change them over from the red to the more neutrals. I have this one. I don't normally have this one up here because of the different colours, the hearts and everything. I think it'll go nice with the bedroom. But the one that I normally use in here, and I probably will go back to this one, this is the one that I normally have in here, is this one. And it basically says, love is all you need, no day ends if it makes a memory, believe, behind the clouds the sun shines bright, live, laugh, love. And I think I will actually go back to this one, just because I like the saying, and it's got the love in, and it's got no day ends. So I think I'm going to stick with that one. As I said, this is what I do. I change pieces round our home. So I think I'm going to stick with that one. I have also put the cushions that were originally on my son's bed. I've put them in here, so making it very neutral. And then the cushion covers I think I've got in the lounge, I may put in my son's room for a change, because they've got the cream and they've got the brown and the black in, so I might do it that way. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to take, sorry for the wobble, the red and white flowers out and probably put something else in here. And I also want to redo that corner. I want to declutter it. I keep saying this, but everything seems to go back because it's what I use, but I want to see. And I'm going to take the red pieces out again. Now, one of the rooms I do clean a lot is our bedroom. I do like a nice, clean, tidy, organised bedroom to relax, to go to sleep in. And I do try and work it that when I change the bedding, that's when I hoover and dust. I did clean it, I believe it was Saturday, because we did the lawns in the morning and I did some of cleaning on the upstairs. But I'm going to give it another dust over and hoover, especially after you made the bed, because of fluff and everything. And as I said, I'm going to change a few little bits and pieces, and I may try and see if I can find something different to put in our bedroom. Right, I've got my son's bedding out, that's drying, so I'm hoping to get it dry, put back on the bed. It is actually a bit cloudy now, it was sunny earlier on. So I have got an extra pillowcase because he did change his best pillow that he likes to sleep with. He took the actual Harry Potter pillowcase off and put one of his plain ones on. So I have got an extra pillowcase there. And one of the things that I do now is especially if I've got a lot of socks, I used to pair them up and put them on the line, but now, especially the guys' ones, because they're all very similar, what I tend to do is peg them all up on the line. Then when they're dry, and I'm going to bring them in, then it's easier to see them on the line and just match them up that way. That's just something that I actually do now, except for my socks, because very often my socks are easy to partner up anyway. The bedding that I've actually put on our bed was actually from the caravan, and it was washed. I actually hung it out, got it dried and everything, so I could put it on our bed just for a change. I do have the equivalent of 4 double beds, 2 in the caravan and 2 at home, so that's like 4 lots of bedding I need, and that way I can actually swap it over from home to caravan and vice versa for a change. But just recently my son has been loving his Harry Potter set, so normally it gets washed, put on the line, gets dry and put straight back on. So I've pulled everything off those shells off that little unit, and these flowers off of here, this unit here, and put it all here. If you noticed, I do use a towel on the bed just to soak the bed in. Make sure no dust gets on the clean bed in. It's just a way I do it anyway. So I've stripped it down, and I've left those three things because I do like them there, and I think they go with the skin anyway. And as I said, I've cleaned there. This cable is some hubby's got to do something about. It's going to tack it just behind there. That is for the lighting above the wardrobes. So I am going to work out what I'm going to put back and what I want to change out. The one and only thing that normally does definitely stay here is this photograph that we had taken in Spain in 2004. So that definitely will go back up. But I might see if I can change pieces out and just, as I said, take out the red. Maybe it'll be a bit bland after I've finished, I don't know, but I'll see how it goes. Right, so I've pulled out a few pieces from around the home. Like I pulled this out from my kitchen dining room, and I happened to put it down here, and I quite like it in the corner just to bring a bit of greenery in. I pulled these out from our lounge, and this one was from the bookcase near my back doorway, and this one I've pulled out of my candle stash. This one I normally keep in here anyway, and besides the little cake stand to give it some height because it's got this lip here. And then I've pulled out my crystals and pieces that I might actually end up putting in the little hourglass tea light holder. But I'm not going to use the coloured ones, I'm only going to use the clear ones. So I've got my photograph up there that I normally put up there. So I'm going to put these like heart crystals, and I'm going to just fill up my little tea light. So I want to keep it neutral. Probably end up thinking, hang on a minute, I'm going to need some colour. But I'm going to leave it neutral for the time being and just see if I do actually like it. So I've got all my hearts in there, and I thought I'd still use the stand to give it a little bit of height and put my owl there like that. There is a theme of hearts, so I may put that one there, but I may need some height on that one, and I have got another stand which I'll probably use. I've also got this owl one here. As I said, I pulled this one from off the bookcase in my back hallway, but what I don't particularly like to use, I don't like, is these like lilac ones. So I'm going to pull those out, but I want to keep the clear and frosted ones in there. Just so, you know, the light may catch it through the window or when I've got my lights on. So I'm just going to make sure I just use the clear and the crystal type ones. And because there's some height to that, I'm going to actually put it at the top there like so. So it's still keeping with my owl theme. Now for some greenery. I have kept this out at the moment. I'm not sure whether to actually put it in there or not, or whether just to lay it down. I haven't decided that one yet. And then I'm going to put some of these in here just to give it a little bit of greenery. And as I said, I've got my other candle here with the heart on, and I'm going to just see what that is like with another of these cake stands. And I'm sure I got these from Poundland. I haven't seen them again. I bought these a few years ago and haven't seen any more. So I think I might put that on there. And then a little candle on like so. So it's just keeping us, say, hearts and owls going. And I've just got to find something that I'm going to put in this little cupboard. I'm not quite sure what to put in there yet. Like I said, I'm not sure whether to put that back in there. So I might say leave that in there for now. Again, a little bit greenery. And then I just need one more item to find to put in there, I think. And then I will stand back and see whether I actually think I like it like that. Sometimes if it doesn't go well, I'll leave it come back and then it might flow. Sometimes I will step back from it and think, hang on a minute, I know something I can put there or change something round. So I'm going to put these crystals away because I don't think I'm going to need any more of those. And then, as I said, I'll try and decide what I'm going to put in this one here. Right, I've been scouting around again my home. So instead of having the red Keep Calm pad, which is this one, as I said, I like to keep a notebook by the side of the bed. I've gone and got my spare one that I got from Hobbycraft, and I paid £1 for this, and it's sort of a blush pink and gold. A gold pen, and I thought it was about time, especially for the summer, that I changed my Kindle cover over. And I got this one about 2 years ago when I first had my Kindle, and I bought about 3 items for £5 when they've had one of these sales, and it was in Cornwall. So I'm going to change my Kindle out to something a little bit more neutral. And so I did have the gold one on, then I put this one on, and then when I was having a clean up in my cubby, I knew I got another one. I got my other cover out, so I thought, well, especially as it is summertime, I thought this one would be really nice. And it's got Just Breathe on, so that can stay in our bedroom. And then I'm going to take the plastic off of this, if I can get it off. Usually I keep a pair of scissors up here. Take that off. So I like to keep a pad handy and a pen, just in case, you know, you think of anything, write it down, and then, as I say, it does relieve that pressure for you to remember later, or so you don't have to keep thinking about things. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And then all I've got to do is put a coaster on there when I have a drink. So everything else I've got to put away. So before I actually hoover the floor, I want to put all that away, but I'll just show you a close-up of what I've done. So starting on my bedside unit, I have bought out of my stock my white wooden heart. It's probably more of a letter organiser, and in there I've got my Kindle and a pad and a pen, and I brought those flowers up from downstairs. These 3 items have remained the same. Then going up, I have got my little owl one that always stays in here, but and that photograph, but everything else I have tried to change everything out a little bit. I did finally find something to put in there. I did try it with one and I wasn't too sure, so I pulled out 3 different of these decorative balls. One's wicker, one's like this brown and creamy twine, and one is like a paper effect, and then I've got that owl right at the top there. So that is that little unit, and I'm glad I've done that. Sometimes I say I tend to keep things the same, but I did feel as though I wanted to let the area breathe, so I'm really happy with that. Right, I'm really pleased. I've now finished the main bedroom, so I'm quite happy with it, even though I've taken all the colour out of our room. It is, as I say, I think calming, and I'm glad I got it done, and I'm happy with the shelving. I think this is going to work. I do apologise for the state of my hair earlier on at the back. I don't know about anybody else, but I do, when I'm thinking, sort of touch the back of my head and my hair and everything, you know, especially when I'm thinking, and I didn't realise how ruffled it looked from the back, but that's beside the point. I'm just glad that I've got our main bedroom done, and I'm going to go now and put the bedding back on my son's bed. Right, so I finished making my son's bed, and as I say, took the cushions off his bed and put them on ours, and the cushions from the lounge are now in his room. This is what I mean by I like to change furnishings and decor pieces, you know, from room to room, so I can do that with most rooms. So what I've got to do now is I've got to put all my dusting stuff away. I've got to put these flowers away, either leave them as they are or dismantle them. I've got that notepad to put away, hoover, and my steps go downstairs. So that'll be my next job on my list. Alright, I'm going to finish my video here. I've just had a bath to freshen up, and I've had the slow cooker on all day, so the meal is about cooked now. I'm very happy what I have actually completed today and got done, and I just want to show you this DVD. It was actually released yesterday and we watched it. It's Captain Marvel. I think it's one of the best Marvel movies, and of course it's the leading lady. So I'm gonna, as I say, leave my video there. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.